Hello everyone. Okay, so we are live now. People who are joining in, okay, can just put in a message so that I can know that how many people are joined. Okay, so we see Shehzad, Deepak. Okay. We'll wait for a couple of minutes. I guess some more people are joining in. So meanwhile, we'll wait for a couple of minutes. Okay, so I see Raj, Deepak, Shehzad. Who else have joined? People. Whoever has joined, okay, just put a yes, hi, something so that I know that people have joined. Okay, today we are going to cover a very important topic, okay, which is the past CAT paper DILR sets. Okay, so we have Ritik. Okay, let more people join so that I don't have to repeat things. Okay, so Khatija, Ashita, who else? People just put a hi so that we know that who has joined. Okay, great. We have Shivam as well. Good evening, Prakash. So, Prakash, I have something for you, okay, because I remember you messaged me for something. So, through this session of today, okay, I'm going to kind of answer some questions there. Hi, Sanchita. Hello, everyone. Okay, so meanwhile, more people start. Okay, I have some things to cover up. Okay, so that we'll do first. Okay, till the time the people are joining. So yeah, okay, just a reminder again for people who are new to our session. Okay, just go and subscribe. Okay, to our channel, and you can follow us on Instagram. Okay, this is just a reminder that we give you before every session. So make sure that you have done this. Okay. Um, Now we have, okay, this is the agenda for today. Okay, so the exposure for the real CAT LRDI sets. Okay, so we're going to take some CAT LRDI sets today, which is going to be from the actual CAT papers. Okay, and now we don't have access to all the CAT papers for all the years. Okay, but till 2007, okay, we have access to papers because from 2008 onwards it went online. Okay, until 2016. Okay, this this 8 years, okay, they never gave any paper out. Okay, so it was a complete online process till that time. It's still online, but then at least from 2017 onward they started giving the question paper after the exam. Okay, so that at least people will have clarity on the normalization process. So yes, 2017, 18 and 19, okay, these 3 year papers are available. Okay, so I've tried to pull in some questions from these 3 year paper only. Okay, so today we're going to look at some of those sets. Okay, we'll glance over all the patterns possible, okay, which is there, and some tricks to solve these things. Okay, and our regular sessions are going to cover up these things. Okay, so this is a basic point, okay, that we have for today in the agenda. Okay. All right. So before going on to question, okay. So before going on to question, I want to cover up couple of things and answer some things that students have. Okay. Um, Now, on the LRDI front, okay, on the LRDI front, I have been lately getting a lot of questions, okay, when people have started giving mocks. So, firstly, I'm happy that people are giving mocks, okay, that's a good thing. Because if you're giving mocks, okay, that means, as I always say, that you are going to be close to the reality, okay. So, that's good, okay, that people have started giving mocks, okay, that's a very good sign. However, now after you start giving mocks, there are some new things and new challenges and new questions that people come up with, okay, and I'm good to get those kind of questions from students. Okay, so what question I've got, the first most thing, okay, on the LRDI friend that I've got is that, sir, the sets are very tough. Okay, the LRDI sets are very difficult. Okay, and you guys are not able to solve it, okay, or you say that, no, I'm not able to understand it, it's a very difficult one, so, okay, I have not studied something like this. Okay, so usually these kind of questions have started coming in. Okay, so this again is, these are good things because that again is bringing you close to reality. So one of the reality fact is this, that you have total of, as I said, okay, close to 8 sets in your exam, any of the mocks, any CAT exam that you give, okay, close to 7, 8, or 9 sets, okay, you're going to have overall. Out of this, on the day of your CAT, okay, to score a 99 percentile also for a moderate level paper, okay, not a difficult, not a easy one, for a moderate level paper, we see that you are technically supposed to solve, okay, a 4 sets or 4.5 sets at max. This we have repeated many times before also, I'm just repeating this part, okay, before, okay, because the kind of question that you're going to take today, that will also give you a real time picture, real time clear picture about, how you're supposed to look at your LRDI set, okay, and how you're supposed to attempt that. Now what happens when you go for your mocks, okay, at this point of time, probably most of you guys are not that well prepared, okay, so definitely this, okay, 4.5 you will not be able to do. Okay, when I say 4.5, that means I have technically left at 3.5 to 4 sets, which you won't be able to do on the day of the CAT itself. On the day of your CAT also, you will not be able to do these kind of sets. Okay, now when we are this I'm saying in the month of November. Okay, right now we are in May. Okay, we are almost starting June now. Okay, at this point of time, even if you are able to solve 2.5 sets, okay, it is a good thing to do. Now what the reason I'm getting questions is what is happening to rest 5.5 sets that is left. Okay, the rest 5.5 sets, obviously you are finding it very difficult at this point of time. But guys, okay, this is what the realistic picture is, okay, that like students don't have to panic in the exam, you don't have to panic in your mocks also. Okay, at this point of time you need to be really calm. Okay, work on how do you need, how can you be calm, and with that stable mind, okay, if go ahead, find those 2.5 sets and get them completely right. If you're getting those 2.5 sets completely right, okay, which is close to around 10 to 12 questions completely right, and this you are able to do at least for 3 to 4 mocks. Okay, at least 3 to 4 mocks, if you are able to do it, then we will go it further, that, yeah, okay, from 2.5, now I'll try to move on the 3.5 sets. Ideally this has to be the plan. Okay, now what is happening, probably because you are getting panicked, or you are under the impression that, oh, I solved only 1 set. Okay, and you start looking at all the other 6 7 sets. Out of all the 7 sets, okay, obviously close to other 6 are going to be difficult for you, so you are getting panicked that, oh sir, I'm not able to solve these things. Okay, and then that is kind of, that might go on a negative side to students with respect to demotivation and all of that. So this is a very important guideline that we are giving you guys. Okay, that LRDI section, tests your nerves a lot. Okay, it is going to check your patience a lot. Okay, is going to check your mental strength a lot. Okay, why this happens more in a LRDI set? Because if you leave a particular set, you are directly leaving 4 to 5 questions. Okay, and that gives a lot of setback to a student. Okay, that, oh god, I've just left 5 questions, and in the process, if you left, like, say for example, there can be an instance where you got 3 difficult sets back to back. The first three sets are difficult. Let's say, for example, okay, if the first three sets are difficult, okay, what is going to happen? You are definitely going to panic. You are going to panic. This is what you need to learn. Okay, this is what you need to learn. Do not panic. Okay, your job is to be calm, okay, and find that 2.5 sets that you get right. Let's say, for example, you are done with your mock, okay, and you at the end of the mock you saw that you were able to solve only one set. Let's say, for example, okay, just for the sake of discussion, okay, you were able to solve only one set. Okay, let's say, for example, now there are other 7 sets, okay, which you are not able to solve. Now, when you go into the analysis mode, okay, when you go into the analysis mode, take out these 7 sets and find that were there more one and a half or 2 sets, okay, which you could have been solved, which you could have solved. Okay, try to solve that in offline mode. Do not look at the solution directly. Try to solve. Take more time. There's no constraint on the time in the offline mode. Okay, take more time. And then when you see that yes, there are 1 or 2 sets more, then you need to realize that why were you not able to identify that yes, this is something that I could have done in my mock. This is the learning process, okay, and then in the next mock you need to apply that. Okay, be have that patience, have that calmness in you, be the mentally very strong, okay, so that you go and attempt that 1.5 more sets, okay, that you have to do. Because I have got some messages from students that, sir, I didn't solve a single question in LRDI set. Okay, someone saying that I just solved one set. Okay, someone saying that, sir, I started off with one thing, okay, but that took the entire time. These are some very common concerns, okay, and questions that I'm getting, okay, and I hope with my this explanation, okay, because I took this session, okay, I planned this session based on those responses that I got from students, okay, so I hope I have answered these concerns, okay, that how you are supposed to do that. Okay. Meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, people have given mocks, okay, on the LRDI front. If you have any questions, okay, towards set selection and all of that, you can ask me. Okay, I can answer that right away. Apart from that, so I'm going to. Meanwhile, I'll wait for you to ask questions. Okay. Apart from that, I have certain things more to share before I jump onto the questions. Okay. One thing is this. Okay. I'm just okay. One more thing is this, that today, okay, I'm taking questions from, okay, CAT 2018, I guess. Okay, I'm having questions from CAT 2018 paper. Okay, and again, there were questions which were not solvable. There were questions which were not solvable. Definitely there were there. Okay, it's not that I'm saying that it was an easy paper and all that. No. Okay, it was one of the papers which was considered to be a moderate to difficult level in 2018. Okay, now in this, what I have done is I have picked up those 2 sets for you guys. Okay, those 2 sets which were solvable, kind of, you can say, easy to a moderate level set. Okay, I have picked up those 2 sets, okay, which is easy to moderate level, and these are actual CAT questions. Now, the reason I have picked up the easy 2 sets, okay, to give you guys a clear picture that come what may, okay, come what may, you are giving mock of any institute, okay, you are giving mock of any, or rather, you're giving an actual CAT exam of any of the previous year papers, okay, that you have. If you're giving anything like that, come what may, there will be, for the most difficult of the exam also, okay, you will find 2 sets, okay, which is on an easier to moderate level side. So henceforth, guys, okay, I don't want anyone who's following our channel, who's attending this session, I don't want any one of you guys to solve less than 2 sets, okay, or rather get right. Okay, in fact, you should get these 2 sets right, because if I'm giving you like the entire 1 hour of time, okay, wherein you just have to spend a couple of minutes initially to scan the sets, and the rest 50 minutes is only for 2 sets. So I don't think that 2 sets is something that can't be done in a span of 50 minutes of time. It is doable. So anytime your LRDI section, okay, should not be less than 30 marks. Make it a pledge, okay, make it a pledge that it should not be less than 30 marks for sure. And anytime it is dropping below 30, you need to really kind of slap yourself, okay, ask yourself that what went wrong there, okay, why were you not able to find those 2 3 sets, okay, like that. I'm not saying, okay, I mean, all the day of CAT, okay, probably people will have to score 55 here, okay, but this is something that I'm saying for the month of June. After June onwards, or rather in June, after you giving those 2 3 mocks of June, Okay, after that, your score, the sectional score in LRDI should never drop below 30. Okay, that's a pledge that I would want every one of you guys to make it. Okay, and go ahead. All right, so I have not got any question. Okay, so on that note, I will jump on to an actual CAT question that I have. All right, so this is CAT 2019. Okay, slot one. Okay, all right, so this is a question that we have. Okay, okay, let me check. Okay, this I think is a CAT 2018 question, not 19. Okay, yes, so this is a question that we have. Okay, for me, this is going to be, I tagged it as one of the easy sets. Okay, this is now usually CAT doesn't ask coding decoding kind of questions. Okay, but then yes, okay, you got a coding decoding kind of question here. But yes, obviously, it's not going to be that one-liner kind of question that you get in NMAT, SNAP, and CET exams. So here they have added some more masala to it, okay, by bringing in more parameters. Okay. Uh, Archit is asking what are the minimum number of steps required to ace the section. Archit, I have just explained that part, okay, in the initial part of the video. If you missed it, okay, I would just say that you can see that particular part of the video once we post it. Okay, just to answer in short, okay, we need 4.5 steps, okay, at least for a moderate level paper to score a 99 percentile. All right, so meanwhile, I think people must be reading the question, okay. So there is a statement given to you here. Peacock is designated as the national bird of India. Okay, peacock is designated as the national bird of India. Is coded as these things. Okay, so this is this gap. Okay, so everything is standing out for this thing. Okay, all right. So I hope you guys have gone through all the 4 points here. Okay, which is given to you, and. All right. So before I go ahead, I just want to have a go. I have a go ahead from you guys. That have you guys read through the question? Have you guys understood it? Okay. If you guys have not understood the question, ask me something that you have not understood. If you guys have understood the question, just put a yes. Okay, so that I understand that yes. Okay, all the people who are attending this session right now with me are with me in terms of solving the question as well. Just put a yes if in case you have understood. If you have not understood, please put down your question down there. All right, Shivam says good. Sarath has explained point number two. Didn't understand the fourth statement. Okay. All right, Prakash, good. All right, so people have understood. I will just say that you guys can go ahead. Okay, start solving it, and meanwhile, I'll explain the question to the other people. Okay, and then we can discuss the questions together. Okay, guys, I'll explain the entire question. Okay, even if you have not answered. Okay, so that you guys can understand it. Okay, pretty simple case. Okay, as I said initially, there's a statement given to you here. Okay, and that statement is coded here in certain numbers. Okay, in fact, you will see peacock is a word here. Okay, so for peacock, you have these number of digits. Okay, here, and then you have 35. Okay, which is for is and like that, so on. Okay, that's one part of the explanation that you need to understand. Okay, the next part is this that so the scheme is case sensitive, insensitive. Okay, it does not distinguish between upper lower cases. So basically, this bigger P. Okay, if there's a small p, there's no small p by the way. Okay, so there is capital I and small I. So this is will be considered as one only. It is not going to be different. That's what the first statement says. Each letter has a unique code which is a single digit. Okay, from 1 2 3 blah blah 9. Okay, so Sarath, I think you said that statement 2. Okay, so this is what it means. Okay, each letter has a unique code. Okay, so that means A B C D, whatever is the alphabet here used. Okay, everything will have a unique code. Okay, that means they're going to have a number. Okay, whatever the digit can be, it can be 1 2 3, anything from 1 2 3 to 9. Okay, the digit 9 codes two letters. That means 9 is the digit 9 will have two alphabets coded. Okay, it can be A, B, whatever. Okay, but it will be two only. Okay, will not be more than two. Each other digit codes three letters. That means all other digits apart from 9 will have three letters. That means, say for example, 8 might have C, D, E. This is just an example that I'm giving you. Okay, like that. So any number like that. Okay, other digits code 3 letters. 9 is the only digit. Okay, which is going to code 2 letters. This is what the third statement says. The fourth statement says that the code of a word is constructed by arranging the digits corresponding to its letter in a non-descending sequence, which is nothing but ascending sequence. Okay, this is what it means. Now if I have to decode the fourth statement, okay, basically what happens, let's say for example, okay, let's say for example, there is a word called cat. Okay, we'll take the example cat, okay, because that's there in your mind and that should be there in your mind all the time. And let's say for example, okay, let's say for example for C the code is 1. Okay, for, or rather I will not put 1, I'll put say 5. Okay, for A the code is 2. Okay, and for T the code is 1. Let's say for example. Okay, what it is saying, that means this will be written as 1, 2 and 5. It's not that C is going to come first. No, this is what you got. Now whatever is the digits, the code for a word is constructed by arranging the digits corresponding to its letter. Now the digits corresponding to the letters will be arranged, okay, in a ascending order, which is the non-descending order. Okay, so Sangeeta, is this clear to you, that if say for example cat has this kind of a coding, it will be written down as 1, 2, 5. This is what the fourth statement means. Okay, clear guys, everyone? Okay, the question is clear to you guys? Put a yes. Okay, so that I can all right, great. So I'll just clear the screen and I'll go ahead now. So now what is the trick? Okay, how you are supposed to go through these kind of sets faster? Okay, this can now obviously if if they are giving you easier set, don't tell me sir it is time consuming. Never tell me that sir easy था लेकिन time consuming था. Never say that. बॉस अगर easy देगा तो time consuming तो होगा. It is not going to be that easy भी है, time consuming भी नहीं है. That is not going to happen. Okay, so that's again a reality check that you should have. Okay, so if it's time consuming, okay, you need to find the fastest possible way. That's the next thing, that what is the fastest possible way to solve that particular question. Okay, that's the next thing. Now the shortest possible way here that I see, that try to pick up the smaller alphabet words. Okay, a, as, of. Okay, try to pick up them first. Okay, that will help you get the codes faster. Okay, let's say for example of. Okay, of is coded as 7 and 9. Now from this, okay, 7 and 9, okay, OF is there. Let me see where other O is used. Okay, OIC is used in national, OIC is used in peacock as well. Okay, and F is not used in both these words. Okay, so that means that will help me quickly find the code for O. Okay, that will quickly help me find the code for O. So what's the code for O? Okay, you see that for O here, okay, you have 9. For this O also in F, okay, you had 7 and 9. Okay, so you have a 9 here as well. Okay, you have a national in which O is there. Okay, so you have national here in which 9 again is there. Okay, that means you can have a quick this thing that I can mark. Okay, so what I'm doing is I have all the numbers here. I'm just putting all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. All right, 8 and 9. Okay, so I'm just putting all the digits. Okay, and in front of the digits, okay, I will start writing the codes. So I got O as 9. Okay, this is what the first thing that I got. Okay, understand guys, it's written here that 9 digit will have 2 letters and the other digits can have 3 letters. Okay, that means it's not that there are only 9 alphabets and 9 numbers and that 1-to-1 combination. No, it is not going to be a 1-to-1 combination. It is going to be a 1-to-many combination. Okay, so yeah, this is the only thing that they have added and bringing coding decoding into CAT. Okay, all right. Now that I go ahead, quick. So I think I know I'm not seeing much of response here. So I'm not sure. Okay, people, are you guys understanding? Put a yes, quick yes. Okay, if you guys are understanding, and if someone has found codes, okay, you can quickly tell me the answers. If you guys are doing it, okay, that will give me an idea that yes, people are also solving and they are getting the answers. Okay. All right, great. So people are saying yes. so that's kind of good. Okay. All right. So going ahead, so we have other things. Okay. Now, I gave you the trick. Okay, that how you're supposed to start. Start with the easier and the smaller alphabets. Okay. Now that you have cracked O is 9, so obviously F remains at 7. Okay. So over here I'm putting F. Okay. So I've found this. Okay. Now I'll be a little quick. Okay. Try to push things faster because we have to do another set as well. Okay, so the next thing is if I now move to Peacock. Okay, now if I move to Peacock, okay, I see that in Peacock there are three nines and there are two eights. Okay, over here you see that C is twice. So obviously there will be something to, same as like those two things. So C can be 8, C can be 9 as well. Okay, though there's one 9 which is taken by O. Okay, so one 9 is already taken by O. That means okay, C can be 9 or 8. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just for the sake of discussion, I'm putting a C here. I'm putting a C here as well. Later on, okay, as and when we get to know, I'm going to cancel out one of these things. Okay, so C right now I'm putting in two places. All right, going ahead, then what else I can do? I can let's just check and other things. Okay, so there's A and as. Okay, so A as for as it is written as okay, this is 5 and 6. Okay, so it is 5 and 6. Okay, that we have for as. However, if you see there is A again in national. Okay, and for national it is two places. Okay, so over here you see okay, two places is obviously 6. Okay, something which is coming multiple times. Okay, so A is going to be as 6. Okay, A is going to be as 6. I'm putting A here. Okay, sorted. If A is here, what remains with S? Okay, S becomes 5. Okay, S becomes 5 because of this. So S I'm just writing here. Okay, goes as this thing 5. Okay, so these when I started off with the smaller things, it becomes easier. So OF is done. Okay, AS is done. Okay, now obviously in S also you see okay there were 3 and 5. S you already put as 5. Okay, so the other thing remaining for I is okay is 3. So I goes as 3. All right, so this is a quick way that I did okay using the first three alphabets, okay, or rather the first three words, okay, with the minimum alphabets. Okay, the other thing that you can jump on is sorry, that is one trick. So trick number one, okay, I'll write it here, is start with small words. Okay, start with small words is the first trick. Okay, second trick is use for repeated words. Okay, look at repeated words, repeated alphabets, repeated numbers, sorry, repeated digits. Okay, look at repeated digits. Okay, why they, because that's again a strong clue. Let's say for example here, okay, now here I see okay these are four sixes which are used here in national. Okay, in national there are four. Now out of these two sixes are already consumed because of A. Okay, that means there are two other things okay which is repeating. Which is the other two things repeating? You see that N is repeating, right? That means N is also going to be 6. This is another way. Okay, this is another way that you can do. So Akhil says I is 3. Yes, Akhil, I've already put that. Okay, I is 3. So N is 6. Okay, that I've done here. Okay, I've shown the logic behind it. The second trick that I was using is to use repeated digits. Okay, so look at the repeated digits. Okay, that can also help you. So this we have sorted up. Okay, this we have sorted up. Okay, so whatever I'm sorting up, okay, I'm kind of just putting a mark on that. Okay, so that all that is clear to you. Okay, so all right. Okay, all right. So what else? What else? Okay, quickly, if we see what else we can do. Okay, over here we have which is this is designated. Okay, so we can find here again. Okay, so one is there. So one is twice. Okay, that I see. Five we have already written down. Five we have written down as S. Okay, so one is designated. Okay, but designated S comes only once. Okay, and S was 5. But there's something else also coming up twice. Okay, so what is that? That can be either D. Okay, D is also there, and there is again E. Okay, E is also there. There are two this thing which is repeating. Okay, so what I can do? Okay, I can do a 5 to E. I can put a 5 to D. But can I check somewhere else where I can get an idea? So I see E is here also. Okay, E is here also. In this case, I see okay 5 is there. That means okay E is going to be 5. Okay, E is going to be 5. I've shown the logic here. Okay, that first what I saw, I was looking at the repeated parameter here. Okay, I saw that 1 5 was already consumed by S. Okay, that we have written on the screen. Okay, there were two fives remaining that can be used. These two fives can be used either by E, okay, or can be used by D. Okay, I need to check that with some other place. Okay, so D is not used in any of the other words. Okay, it's used in here bird also, by the way. By the way, okay, so bird is here. Wow, so in bird there is no five used, so it's picture clear that in that case, okay, your E is going to be 5. Okay, I think I'm giving the picture clear to you guys. Okay, the E is also going to be 5. Okay, all right. Are you people guys getting? Okay, no one answering. I don't know how many of you. So probably I should take a stop here again. See that if you guys are able to find more keywords. Okay, more codes. Okay, this is what I have found. Okay, anyone can else tell me what will be a code for D? Anyone? What is going to be the code for D? Anyone out there? D is going to be 1. Awesome. Okay, D is going to be 1. Let's check that quickly. Okay. So you have, where is D? Okay, this is the word. Okay, yes. So other two things repeating. Okay, is this. Okay, C we already sorted up. Okay, so D is going to be 1. That was good. So that is D. Yes. Other people, D is 1. Okay, what else? What is going to be? So what else is remaining? Anyone can tell me the code for T, by the way? Anyone can tell me the code for T, which is in designated T? Just again, so you guys will see now that after these two things that we have done, okay, looking at the small words, okay, and looking at the repeated digits, after that, okay, kind of in the words there will be only one or two the alphabets for which the codes will be left. Okay, for which the codes will be left. Okay, Sandeep is saying that T is 8. Shahzad says T is 4. Shivam says T is 4. Okay. All right. So I'm getting different answers now. So I'll help you guys. Okay. Now T is only used in designated, by the way. Okay. T is only used in designated. Okay. All right. So by the way, T code is 8. Okay, and I can help you get that. Okay, T is used in the also. T is used in designated also. There has to be something common. Okay, now if I look at if I look at the, okay, this is 458. The, now out of the, okay, we have already used E, which is 5. Okay, so E is gone. Now it has to be between T and H is between 4 and 8. Okay, T and H is between 4 and 8. So let's go here in designated. Okay, in designated there is nowhere 4 coming in. There's nowhere 4 coming in, because by any chance if T is common there, if T has 4, that it has to be in designated, so it's not coming. So T is going to be 8. Okay, all right, so I'm just putting it here. I think it is clear. Okay, so yes, I've got some 888 out there. Okay, also in national. Perfect. Yes. Okay, also in national. So yeah, I missed that part, but I think with the and designated only we could get that. All right. Anyone else can tell me the code for H? Quick. H, code for H, code for G. Can tell me anyone? Code for H. What's the code for H? Because now that we have done, okay, H is only remaining here, so H is going to be 4. Okay, because through the we could get that. So H is going to be 4. Perfect. What is G then? Anyone with G? Because G is only used in designated, by the way. G is only and only used in designated. G is 5. Is it? G is 7. Some people are saying G is 7. Yes, G is 7. Okay. So look at this here. Okay, designated. Okay, you had G. Okay, you had already exhausted with other things. Okay, only 7 was left. Okay, G is 7. Okay, how come H is 4? Sangeeta, how come H is 4? Look at the, okay, E we have already got, E was 5. Okay, T we just found out that T was 8. Okay, all right, so it is over here. You see 4, 5, and 8 was there. So the only thing left is 4. That's why H is 4. Okay, I think I have answered it for Sangeeta. Okay. All right. So G is 7. Yes, good. So I've got answers for there. Okay. L. Now that is okay. L. By the way, that's the question that is they're asking. Okay. And by the way, if you see what they're asking. Okay. Okay. Where's my pen? I'm not able to. Okay. Yes. So what's the code for L? Now you see that what they have done. This is how they have made a easier set, lengthier or rather time consuming, because L you would have found, okay, which is in national, okay. L you would have found only when you would have found the codes for all the other things. So till the time we have found the code for N, A, T, I, O, okay, only then. So that we did, and then we came down to L. Okay. So yes, L is one. Okay, L is one, and that is what my answer is. So they didn't ask you a code for a letter which you could have found easily. Okay, they asked you for something that you would have solved only after getting a couple of things. But an overall, this easier set. Okay, there's no brainer. I think there's not much to do in this. Okay, it's just that how you can be smart enough to save your time. Okay, to save your time. So the reason I'm giving you exposure to these things is, see, you get these kind of questions in CAT. Okay, you are getting these kind of questions in CAT. It's not that you don't get it. Okay. All right. So I think, okay, which other keyword is remaining now? Okay, alphabet. So yes, so P and K is remaining. By the way, so C we have right now put in two places, which cannot be the right thing. So we have to assign it to some one case. Okay. Tell me where will P and K come? Of peacock. Peacock ka P and K is left. Okay, and I think, okay, over here we have bird ka B and D also left. Guys, I need answers from you guys on this now. PK and BD. What should happen here? I think 10 minutes is good enough for this. Okay, 10 minutes, like ideally it can be done in 7 minutes. Okay, but then not more than 10 minutes for sure. Okay, Raj, to answer your question. Guys, P and K, PKBD. This is left. I'm waiting for answers on that. I'm waiting for answers on that. Anyone, any answer on P, K? K is dependent on C. K is dependent on C. So no one is dependent on anyone here, Akhil, by the way. All right, so I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. So the clue here, okay, okay, the clue here was this, that 9 is going to be only for two letters, right? Okay, 9 is already done, which is for O. Okay, so O is definitely there. Okay, this is, so that means O can be. Now what happens? Let's say in this word, in this keyword here, let me just clear some space on the screen. Okay, because then it will be easier for people to understand. Okay, just a minute, because I'm going to explain you majorly for the peacock word. Okay, because through peacock only you will get answer to that. Okay, so let's say, now what I'm doing here, okay, understand, in peacock the main game that you need to check here is, see, 9 is definitely gone for O. Okay, now there are two nines left. Okay, and there are two eights left. Okay, there are two nines and there are two eights. One of the cases that you assign 9 to C. Let's say, for example, you assign 9 to C. Now what happens if you assign 9 to C? That means, okay, with C and O, 9 is already done with two people. Okay, now what happens? Okay, then on 8 you have to give P, okay, P, K and T, which is a possibility that is kind of satisfying. Okay, that is kind of satisfying. Let's say the other example, that if I give 8, okay, to C. Okay, now if I give 8 to C, okay, that means there is already t there. Okay. Now with this case, okay, the pk will become 9. Now in that case, 9 has already got what, o, so it will have to take p and k. Now is that possible? Can 9 take 3 places? No. Okay, it cannot take. Okay, it cannot take 3 places. Because of that, okay, this is not possible. Okay, so this particular option is not possible. So C will not be taking 8. C will be taking 9. Okay, C is taking 9. Okay, P and K will take 8. Okay, this is how you will get the answer for P and K is 8. So yeah, Riyaz is saying that is a good. Okay, so that is what the solution is. Okay, now you're left with B and D. You're left with B and D. Okay, now where can you keep B and D? So where is B and D? So B and D is in bird, by the way. Okay, B and D is bird, and anywhere else B and D is used. Okay, D. Okay, D we have already done, by the way. I think D we have done. No, D we haven't done. Okay, D is sorry, D I have written here one. Okay, yes. So D is done. Sorry, I forgot then. Okay, so B and R probably. Okay, R we have not done. Okay, so B and R. Okay, yes. So B and R, these two are here. Okay, and both of them were not used anywhere till now. Okay, but then this is the code here, and we have one, this thing, one goes for D. Okay, there is only left. Okay, so you have D is 1. We have already I, which was 3. Okay, so I also goes. So now there is 1 3 and 1 4 left. Okay, for B and R. So we don't know that. So I will say that, okay, over here B can also come. B or R can come here, or B or R can come here. Okay, so we don't know that. Between 3 and 4, it can come anywhere. Okay, is it clear? Sarat is asking that, sir, only once explain C. Sarat, okay, I had put here. Okay, I had put here. Okay, if you see that 9. Okay, so I, like, this is just a trial error basically. That as I said, okay, C can be in 8 or 9. Try to put some place for 9. So I took C at 9. Okay, O was already there. In that case, okay, in this place you see that there are 2 8s and 2 9s left. So that means the other 2 8s will go to P and K. That was satisfying here. P and K, that was satisfying here for 8. Okay, so that's how it was done. Okay, and satisfying. Just to see that other case is possible or not, okay, I gave C to 8. Now if I give C to 8, the P and K will go to 9. Now if I P and K goes to 9, Sarat, okay, O is already there. That means 9 will have total of 3 cases. Is that possible? 3 cases for 9 is not possible. It's written here that 9 will have only 2 letters. That's how we did. Okay. All right. So I think we have done. Okay, we have pretty much solved and got it for all the alphabets. Okay. In certain cases we don't know the third alphabet out there, but that's fine because the word, the alphabet which is used here, okay, that we have kind of covered. Okay, all right, great. So this answer we have done. Okay, we'll go to the next question. What will be the code for letter B? What will be the code for letter B, guys? What's the answer for that? 3 or 4. Okay, that's the answer. 3 or 4 is the letter for code B. Okay, so I'll quickly complete this. Now, how many digits can the complete list of letters associate with that digit be identified? Okay. All right. People who can answer it. What's the answer? For how many digits can the complete list of letters associated with that digit be identified? All right. Yes. So people who are understanding, okay, there's a message out there that you guys can click on the like button. You can do that. And meanwhile, answer to this question, guys, okay, that for how many digits can the complete list of letters associated with that digit be identified? This is a very simple question. It's just that I want to make sure that you guys have understood the question or not. More people. Raj Shehzad is saying 3. Okay, other people, what is your opinion? What do you guys think? Sarah says 2, and that is actually the right answer, guys. Okay, so the answer is 2. Okay, because you can get the list only for 9. Okay, and the other case is 8. Okay, only for 9 and 8. Okay, so what this question is saying, that basically, see, for 9 we had only two alphabets that we have got. For all other, okay, for all other we had three alphabets, okay, assigned to them. But did we get three? No, we only got three for 8. So only for 8 and 9 we got all the codes assigned to them. Okay, that's what the question is saying. Okay, and that's the answer. The answer is option number 2. Okay, all right. Which set of letters cannot be coded with the same digit? Yeah, come on, guys, tell me this answer now. Another very simple case. Okay, very simple thing to answer. This set of letters cannot be coded with the same digit. Guys, answers, anyone? I'm not getting any answers. People are saying, Sarah saying 3. The answer is 2. Okay, the answer is 2. I'll tell you how. Okay, you need to understand here. You need to understand. So, how is it happening? Okay, that let's look at. Let me go back to that particular screen. Okay, so for S, okay, for S we have the code as 5, and for E also we have code as 5. So out of three, okay, two places are already taken. Out of three, two places are already taken. Now over here, is there any scope to add more to letters there, U and V? Is that possible? That's not possible. That cannot be added. Wherever S is there, I don't have the scope to add more people. Okay. Now X, Y, Z is completely unknown only. Okay, is completely unknown. So we can't say this can happen somewhere. Okay, so that's again gone. This over there we have at least one base. Okay, S is there. Okay, but we cannot add two more things there. For I and B, okay, these are already we know that I is 3. Okay, B is also, I think, let me, where is the screen? Okay, B. Okay, I and B we cannot say, okay, I and B, okay, because it can move. So 3 and 4 is there, it can go from here to here, anything can happen. Okay, it can be together also. Okay. So that we don't know. Okay. S, E and Z. Okay, S, E and Z, if we see, so S is 5, E is 5, okay, and Z is only one thing, so one can definitely be added because S and E are already together. S and E is already together. Z can definitely be added. Okay, but that will not happen with two new things coming up, two new alphabets coming up. So that's why U and V is not the answer. This thing cannot be possible. And this is the answer. So the answer is option number 2. Okay, guys, are you clear, everyone? Everyone clear with this? Put a yes. All right, other people in the group. So I just got 2. Okay, yes, more people. If you can reply, that I'll be clear with it. All right. Okay. It's already 9:50. It took a lot of time to cover up this question. Okay. So I have one question more. Okay. I'll take that. This can be done faster. Okay. So this again is a 2018 set. Okay. Just go through the entire thing, entire set once. Okay. Easier set to cover up. Okay. All right, guys, just have a quick look. Okay, read through the entire passage. It's a easier set to solve again. Okay, from an actual CAT exam. Okay, please have a look at it, and meanwhile, just grab a bottle of water. Okay, so this set is basically a set where you have arranged. You can say that the sequence of arrival and departure kind of questions. Okay, this is that standard type. Okay, so you this is one of those types. It is actually very easy to do. Okay, so if you have to plot, okay, basically there are only three rooms. Okay, 101, 102, and 103. There are only three rooms possible. Okay, there are only three rooms possible. Now, through the clues, okay, if we are reading through it, okay, we're looking at the clues again. So, okay, this was the only person, or the third person to enter. Okay, so I'm putting a number as well. So you can have one first person to enter, third person to enter, three, four. Okay, I'm putting the numbers like that. Okay. Chitra was the last person to enter the room. I was allotted. Okay, so whatever room Chitra went last. Arena was the only person in the room I was allotted. Okay, so she was the only person. That means there's one room which has got only one person. Okay, three people. So by the time, okay, we have direct clue here. Okay, that Balaram was third person to enter in room number one. So I will put Balaram here. Okay, third person, that means Arena is definitely not in this room. Why? Because he was the third person. That means there are two more people there, and Arena is getting into a room. Okay, where only one person is there. So Arena can be either in room number 102. Okay, or will be in a room number 103. Okay, between 102 and 103, she will be in any other room. Okay, Chitra we don't know right now. Okay, Chitra we can't say. Okay, so this is sorted. Okay, already. Fatma says that three people, including Akil, were already in the room that I was allotted when I entered. Okay. Now that means Fatma says that there were three people in the room. Okay, including Akil. Okay, so understand. Okay, and then the next point, Ganesha is saying that I was among the two candidates allotted in room number two. Wow, so that means this is all sorted now. That means in this room there is two people, in this room there is only one person, and this room there are four people. Quick, so I've got this answer quickly. Okay, this part quickly, that this is how. And if there's one person, that means Arina or Erika. Okay, Arina is in this room. Okay, and Fatima definitely goes here. Okay, because Fatma says there are three people before her, so this is this. Okay, now Akhil is already in the room here, and Akhil, and now there is Chitra is the last person to enter. So Chitra is last person to enter. She cannot be fourth here because Fatma is here, so Chitra goes here. Okay, she's second. Okay, and then we have what? Then we have Ganesha. Okay, he can come here. All right. So Ganesha's come. Ganeshan come here. Okay. Chitra comes here. Now between Akhil and Divya, we don't know who is where. Okay. I don't know where is it. So this is how the entire plot is. Wow. So we got the plot here. Okay. A real quick thing. Again, nothing much to do. So this was an easy set. Okay. Again, that we could have done. So I kind of covered that quickly in the span of time that we had. So guys, firstly have that patience. Again, make sure that at least two sets. Okay, that at least you're getting close to 8 to 30 marks. Okay, sorry, 8 to 10 questions right minimum in your LRDI sets. Okay, LRDI section. Which room was allocated to Divya? Okay, so answer is either room number one. Okay, sorry, answer is room number 101. Okay, so we know this answer now. Okay, should I go ahead, guys? Everyone is there with me. Everyone has understood till now whatever I've taught. Should I go ahead? Just put a yes so that I'm clear with things. All right, cook. Who else was in the room when Ganeshan entered? Who else was in the room when Ganeshan entered? When Ganeshan entered, he was the first person to enter the room. So there was no one in the room. So the answer is no one. Okay, this part is clear. No, Chitra was not there in the room, Sangeeta. Look at the question. Okay, look at the sequence here. Chitra was the last person to enter the room, and Chitra is here. So Ganeshan was the first person to enter. So there's no one in the room. Okay. All right. When did Arena reach the venue? All right. Wow. So we have this. These are time slots. These are certain question marks. When did Arena reach the venue? So I will take back you to this place as well. Okay, because this is how we did. So when did Arena reach the venue? What is going to be the answer, guys? There. So I'm giving you the options. This is the options: 7:10, 7:15, 7:25, 7:45. All right, I need answer from more people. Do you guys agree with what Sangeeta is answering? 7:45. That's the right answer. Yes, 7:45 is the answer for Arena. Okay. The reason we are giving 7:45 for other people who have not understood in case. Okay, so you understand here through this that Chitra has so there Ganesha comes before Chitra. Okay, Akhil, Divya, Balaram comes before Fatma. So if I look here, okay, Fatma is here. Okay, Fatma is here. And before Fatma, three people are coming in, okay, which is Akhil, Divya, and Balaram. So Akhil is already here, okay. Let's say, for example, in any order I'm just putting, okay. Let's say, for example, Divya comes here, okay. Balaram comes here, okay. Then before Chitra, Ganeshan also comes. So Ganeshan comes here, okay. So the only thing left is Arena. So Arena comes here, okay. That's how I answer that question at 7:45. When did Arena? Okay, I have. I think I have got two sides done for the same. Okay, so this we have already answered, by the way. All right, great. So easier set. Okay, so on that note, okay, I think okay we can complete this session for today. I'll have a quick couple of minutes. Okay, we have more 2-3 minutes more. So I'll take some Q&A. Okay, on the LRDI section of mocks and all that. If you guys have any questions, do ask me. Okay, or else we can wind up our session. Okay, so I think we don't have any questions coming in on the LRDS side. Okay, so I think that you guys have understood and learned. Okay, that how you're supposed to do. So as I said, okay, firstly be good at least you're scoring 30 marks. Okay, and then we can go ahead with further things. Okay, so do not panic with regards to you solving. Like you will find a lot of sets out there which you will not be able to solve, and that's completely fine. Okay, there are good amount of questions. Even in this paper of 2018, there were good amount of questions which were kind of not solvable in the exam, or rather not even after the exam offline would also it would have been difficult because some questions are really tricky. So be patient. Okay, be very, you can say, mentally strong in order to attempt these kind of exams. Okay, these kind of mocks. Okay, all right, thanks everyone, thanks for joining in. Okay, bye bye, stay safe.